everyone. Welcome back. It's funny how some things just, I don't know, they just speak to everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today's deep dive, it's about something that's clearly close to your heart.
Yeah,
Kindness. So
absolutely.
that whole golden rule thing, treat others how you want to be treated. It's like it pops up everywhere you look, different cultures, different times.
It's universal, right?
Totally. But we're going deeper than just noticing it this time. We're diving into your own reflections on kindness and get this, how even the smallest acts can have a huge impact. Not just on the person you're being kind to, but on you too.
And what I find so fascinating about your notes is the emphasis on those simple everyday acts of kindness, the stuff we might not even think twice about. Like just giving someone a genuine smile, offering a heartfelt compliment, really taking the time to listen to a friend who needs it.
Yeah.
It seems so small, but honestly, in the world we live in today, everything's so fast-paced
Right.
that these little things, they become extraordinary.
I'm totally with you on that. Just the other day I was having one of those days. You know those days, right? Everything's going wrong.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm in a grocery store, and this complete stranger, they just stopped and complimented my choice of cereal.
What?
I'm serious. It was like the smallest thing.
What kind of cereal?
It was some kind of granola berry situation.
Okay. Sounds delicious.
It was. But the point is, this little interaction, it totally turned my mood around.
Yeah.
It's like those little acts. They're like finding a $20 bill in your pocket.
It makes such a difference.
Exactly. And it's interesting you specifically mentioned how these acts of kindness, they lift your spirits.
Yes.
And that actually leads us to some really cool science-y stuff.
It really does, because being kind, it's not just a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
It literally sparks a chain reaction in your brain.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, all these feel-good chemicals flooding your system.
Wow. So I'm basically like giving myself a happy pill when I'm kind.
Exactly. Your body's like, hey, you're doing some good, have a reward. And that's why you feel that mood boost, the reduced stress, all that good stuff. You use the phrase, elevate my spirits. Well, science is right there with you, backing you up.
That is so cool. And you know what? I'm going to try to be more mindful of that now. Like actually pay attention to how I feel after being kind.
Yes, do it. It's amazing.
Okay, so moving on. I really want to unpack this whole ripple effect you mentioned.
Oh, yes.
You said something about what goes around comes around, which honestly, it makes me think of karma a little bit.
It's true, there are definitely echoes of that ancient wisdom in it. But you know what? There's a scientific side to this, too.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. One angle is this thing called reciprocal altruism, which basically means we're hardwired to want to help those who have helped us.
So it's like this natural give and take.
Exactly. And then it goes even further than that. There's this concept called social contagion, which basically means feelings and behaviors can be contagious, like a yawn.
Oh, wow. So it's like kindness is contagious.
Exactly. It's like your kindness, it doesn't just stop with the person you're being kind to.
Wow.
It inspires them to go out and spread that kindness to someone else.
It's like a chain reaction of awesome.
Yes. And it's really wild. There was this study done, and they found that people who simply saw someone else being kind were more likely to be kind themselves, even weeks later.
That is so wild. I love that. Okay, so we've talked about all these amazing benefits, but you also mentioned love, light, and serenity as outcomes of kindness. I mean, those are some pretty powerful feelings. So it sounds like it's more than just a temporary mood booster, right?
You hit the nail on the head. Kindness isn't some magic solution to all of life's problems, but it's really important to think about it as a long-term investment in your own well-being. Like, you take care of your physical health,
Right.
you eat well, you exercise.
Yeah,
Kindness is like that for your soul.
that's a great way to put it.
It builds resilience, it strengthens your relationships, and it helps you feel like you've got a purpose.
Yeah,
But these things, they take time to build.
that makes a lot of sense. So as we wrap things up here, it makes you think, if kindness is really this contagious, this powerful, what kind of impact could we each have on the world around us?
Yeah.
I mean, even just our own little corner of the world, right?
Right.
So here's a little something to think about as you go about your day-to-day. Look for those little chances to be kind. Hold a door open for someone. Offer a genuine compliment. Really listen when someone's telling you their story. And while you're at it, pay attention to how it makes you feel. You might be surprised by the ripple effect you create.
I think so too.
Thanks for diving into this with me.
It was my pleasure.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Sounds good.